So there's this little boy who's at this, looks like a wedding or something like that. A nice, festive, high profile because everybody's dressed nice. Look like a ball. Maybe it's a, I don't know, some type of event, right? And there's this little boy who it seems really upset because this woman is busting it open with her cheeks out, and there's some dude messing with his mom, and what we're about to see is kind of heartbreaking. Let's take a look. Ah, I'll hold this camera, dog. I'm about to get this. Mama! There's another angle I want to show you guys.
He made him cry by dancing with his mom.
The mama laughing. Trauma. That's trauma right there. That look on his face is pure trauma. His mom sitting there still dancing like it ain't nothing to the hip hop hood trash music that degenerates us as a society. So there we saw his mama busting it open and this little black boy running to stop the ratchet, buffoonery, disrespectful clown behavior. It's that boy looks to be about 10, 11 years old. And he's seeing his mama right there twerking on the camera guy, a random dude at a party. And it traumatizes this poor kid. Everybody that's around this video, everybody's laughing like it ain't nothing. All these other black females, let's keep it a buck. Black female here, black female there, black female, black female, black female, black female. They're all laughing. Even the dudes is out there like, God dang, nobody is taking this seriously. This is a young black boy going through trauma, seeing his mama be a slut, busting it open with her velvet dress on some random dude looking like Frankie J, bro. This is terrible to see. Like, I think about me as a kid, and I'm thinking about other kids, bro. I could never even imagine seeing my mama do something like that. What that is right there is absolute trauma. And what makes it a little bit worse is that his mama was like, I'm not paying it no mind, still doing her shit, her ratchet behavior, dancing to the tune of the Pied Piper, bro. Mind controlling these hoes, mind controlling black folks, while at the same time hurting our kids. We're doomed. It's as simple as that. It's sad to see. It's hip hop music, man. It's the number one influencer of trashy, ratchet behavior. And it's not just black folk. It's spreading to all the races, bro. It's everywhere. The music is the number one fuel for this toxic fire. Look at my man. He already know what's up. He like, man, what's happening? Already, it's just there. Twerking. That's probably the auntie right there. Like busted. He got the camera on. Cheeks is clapping. He like, bruh, hold my camera. I'm about to put my hands on these cheeks. And that's right when her son comes. He's going to witness another man dancing behind his mom's butt with his dangling on her booty. And then grabbing his mom's butt cheeks, bro. There it is. Hand on the cheeks. Son. Here to come the son. Pay attention to all the other black women who are paying attention to this scene. Girl back there had her mouth wide open. Other black woman was like, it's all right, let it happen. She's giving that energy like, it ain't what you tripping for. She take her phone out, laughing. Woman next to the right of the boy laughing. Another woman recording. Terrible. Yo, straight buffoon behavior, bro. That's my take on it. What's your take?
I mean, I look at it like it is ignorance. It is crazy. I blame whoever her mama is because whoever her mama was taught her that shit, and it became a whole little thing with that. Yeah, I agree. The little boy may seen his mother do shit like this before. Probably did TikTok videos. Probably did a few other things. At parties and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? This looked like an adult thing or a prom. Why is the kid there in the first place? But it's still kind of like it doesn't make any sense. It's kind of like out of pocket, and I get it. That little man is like tripping out, like what the fuck is you doing to my mom? He probably saw other people like that, but in the end of the day, it's a sign of disrespect. This is my mother, bro. This is my mom, and you're basically finalizing my mom. You're basically like putting my mom as like as a freaking food dish. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a sign of disrespect. And I see as a little boy. If I was a little boy, I would be a little bit disappointed too. That's my mother, and my mother is dancing on this man. This is out of pocket. This is disrespectful. This is not ladylike. This is not. And I'll guarantee you see his mother. His mother's not a lady. She probably don't know what the fuck a lady like. What is a lady like is? She's laughing like
he got more respect for his mama than she has for herself.
Yeah, and that has a lot to do with. I feel like it has to do with not just the music. It has to do with the upbringing of who her mother was and what her mother taught her, and that's how she became. Just like probably like
when
her
you
mama.
see a woman act like that, especially a black man's mother, how can you expect another black man to respect other black women? When you got mamas, when they mamas are that. People like get on black men for disrespect. They niggas be disrespecting our black women. Well, look at this black man's mama. And there's a lot of mamas for black men that are just like that.
Yeah.
Lots of them. Lots of single mama ratchets still want to live in their 30s like they in their teenagers years. Busting it open with a freaking velvet dress on, bro. With some stranger to the point where... And she doesn't even feel embarrassed. That's the problem. No, she doesn't think that it's a problem. Yeah. She's laughing and like whatever. The stuff that the kid must see, like that's just really bad.
She's vibing to the party sad. Like we're just having fun, son. But to see the kid seeing his mother, you know what I'm saying, who birthed him, who probably give him hugs and kisses and cooking meals. Seeing that shit is like out of pocket. No telling too of what his father may told to him or if his father is in his life or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what are you doing here? This is not a motherly thing to do. And
you think this kid is gonna ever remember? You think this kid's ever gonna forget this?
No.
That's lifelong trauma, baby.
He looks like he's about like 8 or 9.
That's anyway. Lifelong trauma right there, baby.
9 or 10, I believe. So yeah, no, he's not gonna forget this.
And now it's on social media for him to relive it. So when he goes to school, his friends can be like, "Look at your mama busting up on some nigga." Mexican busting on your mama a hoe. He got to hear all that shit, bro. More trauma. Yeah. Fights. And then what's this boy gonna turn into? He might not like black women. He might not value black women. If you can't value your own mother as a black woman, what makes you think you're gonna value any other? Our mothers are examples for what women should be. Good example or bad. My mama definitely is.
Supposed to.
That's why I have standards for women, right? Because I look at my mom and I'm looking, okay, she's been married. You know what I'm saying? She had 4 kids, not in wedlock. She married and then had children. Been married 30 years. You know what I'm saying? We all have the same father. You know what I mean? That whole thing. But then you see this, that kid's about to go through hell at school, bro. That's the trauma that's gonna never stop. And then he's gonna know my mama's a hoe. Maybe my mama is a hoe. What makes you think he gonna look at Letitia at the lunch table and look at her differently? Like, man, it's
probably do the same thing, but I mean, jeez, it's by example, and
that's tough.
It's by example, but you know what?
It's by example, but it's also mind control. It's and you're right, man. Like, you can't. Hip hop ain't making us listen to that shit. So they're doing a really good job at putting it in our lives to the point where we act like monkeys and shit, like we ain't got no sense.
Yeah.
And to the point where And even this piece of shit here too, right? Like he's just from his mindset, man. He dancing on the
just
big
having
booty.
fun. I'm just having fun,
I'm
bro.
just dancing on a big booty. This kid come out of nowhere, but then after you see that it's his son, and you are, that's me, bro. He like, that's me, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's her son. You just trauma. He didn't even identify that as trauma. He didn't apologize. He was like, my bad, bro, my bad. Tried to skin him up. I would apologize.
He didn't even look at it like, bro, I get it. I have a mama too. I have a mama too, and I get it that it was. You find it as disrespect. I'm sorry, little man. I didn't mean that like for it to happen like that. No,
not at all.
But that just tell you too of where his mindset is, of where his mind is, of where he look at things. He don't see things as a man yet. He still see things as a boy.
That's tough, bro.
He's still a boy his damn self. And it just shows like how society is.
Ain't nothing wrong with getting it on, right? Two consenting
a child
adults.
shouldn't be there. That boy should not be there. And them all doing that. I don't know what kind of gathering it is.
There's a lot of kids up in there.
That should not be a thing. And that's the thing where it comes to certain social events and stuff like that.
So bad for that kid.
People dance like that. People do things like that. It's a Hispanic woman. It's an Hispanic woman right there too who have like that mentality as well too. And she's not seeing it and looking at it as disrespect. And the thing is, the girl who like got her mouth open laughing and shit like it's a joke, it's not a joke. This is like that's
a girl right here twerking too in the back. Look at her right here.
Yes,
she was doing her shit too.
Yeah,
girl with the pink dress.
She was popping on old girl. She was popping on old girl.
Everybody's doing this shit, bro.
Yep.
It's like a disease, bro. I see all this, and it's like, dang, we have such beautiful black women, and to see them act this way, and to it's a black people problem, men and women alike. But women have the power because they have the badge. We will do whatever the women want us to do. So if women want a degenerate, thug, trapping hood, soulless nigga, then we gonna be thug, degenerate, trapping hood, soulless niggas. We will meet the demand. So I just feel like it's both ways. But since women have the access to dating and the sex, we're gonna do whatever we want for it. And since we have access to the marriage, that's why around 30, 40 years old, when these hoes is trying to get married, they can't, because we in our mind are like, it was fun while it lasted, baby, but I'm looking for wifey now, and you ain't it.
I think the biggest thing is this too, is that we talk about the culture, and the thing is, the culture is not spoke in the homes or how a woman is supposed to be. Even if they say, oh, you're not supposed to have your legs crossed, you're not supposed to be doing all that. A lot of homes are not doing that. Their mamas and people who grew up in certain ways don't teach their child.
Tyler Perry trying to educate y'all, man.
Or their sons this type of
y'all
stuff.
Y'all mock Tyler Perry in his movies for trying to teach black folks something, man. But y'all mock Tyler Perry, man. Y'all made him, y'all say this movies is trash and all this, but he was trying to teach a message to black folks to have accountability. Number one problem, accountability, bro.
Women are scared.
Accountability is like
that word for women, for any woman, no matter what race you are.
Yeah,
accountability, shit.
Run from that shit.
That's
bro.
like the Grim Reaper coming at you when you hear that woman. Oh my God, accountability, run!
Ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I feel so bad for this boy, and yeah, man, we out. Peace.